I was really hoping that you were gonna like put us live while you were counting. True. Shoot, I guess. Dude, okay, I'm not getting this today. I've literally never failed before, but I only have two guesses. And I need to figure out what type it is amongst normal, poison, ghost, ground, dragon, fairy, and bug. And then I need to figure out exactly what Pokemon it is. So I need to get its type for sure. I know exactly what its height is. And I just need to hope that it would be the only Pokemon in that generation of that type. Anyway, what are we starting with today? Ah, classic. And I'm gonna check audio. Haha. Good. Good audio. Good enough that I didn't want to listen to myself anymore, which is some high quality audio. And I'm eating my nuts. Wait, what announcements? Jeremy died. I'd love to restart. I miss Jeremy. This series sucks. Just subscribe so we can say that. We're gonna change our Twitter. We're gonna change our YouTube handle to a bunch of letters and numbers, but like spelled out phonetically. And the best place to find updates for all of these would be. And what are we doing literally right now? Hey, at least none of these guys are the answer to my Squirtle either. Yeah, so one of our common friends, Shane, was like, "Yo, you should do the Squirtle. It's like Pokemon, but also a Wordle." And I am about to lose my first day, I swear. Like, I've got 2 guesses. It's not for nothing, you know, but I'm still gonna be sad. Dude, I'm like 4 for 4 on Squirtles, and this is gonna be really sad because I'd like to do more than that, you know? But in interesting news, anything happened to you this week? See, I said that like I had news, and then I asked you for news instead. True, I learned that Jeremy died. Sorry, Jeremy, that you learn about it this way. Villager also died. And dead. At least I'm assuming that's what happened whenever we did new videos for a week. Yeah, it had nothing to do with that, and nothing to do with anybody's schedule. Pretty good. I don't know how diseased I actually was because I decided to try to eat fiberglass insulation, but that's a different story. So I was okay. So like it was. I was trying to. Okay, I guess this starts with me deciding to no longer run. So like I played soccer throughout like all of my life, which is like a sport for psychopaths because of the amount of running that you do. And so I said, I'll probably run when I get off to college. And so I went to college and then, didn't run. So I said recently, like, I want to start doing cardio again. And what I used to do was soccer. I used to do like boxing cardio because I hate running. And so in order to like do that, I took a futon and I wrapped it up with like a mattress pad and everything else, and I've now hung it from the I-beam in my basement that's exposed, and have a heavy bag for like doing boxing cardio, which is nice. When I did that, it's an unfinished part of the basement, so it also happened to be entirely full of like exposed insulation. I may or may not have bumped said insulation, and then tried eating and breathing in a large percentage of said insulation. And, yeah. Yeah, what's the first thing you do when you're a child? You put things in your mouth. That's what Floyd told me. How old was I? I was 24, which is basically a child when you compare it to the age of Richard Nixon, who I think is dead. Is dead in age. Do you okay, so it's like, is that like, it's kind of weird for me. There's like, when somebody dies, it's like their current age would be, I'm like, that's not their age because they're dead, right? Like, do you continue to like, how old are you? Like, well, if you didn't get more birthdays, do the whole like dead part, like, is Richard Nixon continuing to age? This is a question I have. How old is any of us? God damn it. I've never seen that move work before. And
Game over for you.
That one's for Richard Nixon. Yeah. I'm going to, I'm gonna pick up Pitt like as a significant character to play, and then I'm gonna hit people with that and then scream, "That was the Richard Nixon." And you cannot change my mind. This is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I hate this so much.
2, 1, go!
All teenagers are zombies, huh? Well, actually, that's a good question. Never mind, ignore my joke. Sorry, what? What were you saying about Richard Nixon? Dude, I'm pretty sure there's a band about that. the dead presidents. You know, we can fix that. Yeah, Andy, project for this week, we're gonna write a song that's just by the band Richard Nixon. We can do that too. So is that. Yes, well, yeah, because it's back to the life that he had beforehand. What incarnation? You're like Richard Nixon because you're undead in my heart. May he rest in peace. See, that's the difference between Jeremy and Richard Nixon. Jeremy didn't do Watergate. You know, that's true. You know, statistically, hold on, I'm doing math. He could be. He could be. That could be his last name. It could be Jeremy Watergate from the family Watergate. Yes. Well, we get good ideas. I don't know. Wasn't that like most of the plot of like Futurama? Never seen Futurama. Yeah, that's for gatekeepers. You know, if you're a gatekeeper in chat, tweet us. True. Those are the people that tell us we can't bring back Richard Nixon. See that spot dodge on reaction? That was sick. Just like Richard Nixon before he passed. May he rest in peace. Okay. Jeremy, when you're editing, ask me for the link, but, so there was this, in high school, I had somebody send me a video link to the polio song. Now, what is the polio song, you might ask? Wait, you do? I thought you said you do. Okay, anyway. So, the polio song, there was this, like, I want to say, like, 3rd or 4th grade class that it was like they were learning about polio, you know? Like you do whenever you're in 3rd or 4th grade, and you're like FDR and everything else. Except the point about polio, and they were educating us about, you know, polio and the dangers of polio and the victims of polio, was that I don't think that the teacher knew that polio had already kind of been, you know, like solved. Because it was a fundraiser video for research to end polio. So it was you know the Lazy song by you know, like Today I Don't Feel Like Doing Anything. It's a parody of that done by like a bunch of kids in a classroom, and it's today they're gonna tell you about polio. It is a viral disease. As like one kid's tapping a marker 3 times musically, and then it's like a stomp stomp clap in the classroom, and it's a weird fever dream, but I would like to clip some of it now from a very old YouTube video. Anyway, there's like a website where you can go in and donate to like endpolionow.org or something. I think not vaccinating kids is making a comeback, you know? Like, oh, and yeah. Let's drink milk to that. You're the one who's trying to bring polio back. I'm bringing polio back. Yeah! You know, or alternative versions of early 2000 hits. Dude, that song's like 15 years old. Shoutouts to Justin Timberlake. Yes, Justin Timberlake actually invented polio. What the heck? Got him. Yeah, he was a man before his time. Dude, okay, you gotta think about it like there's definitely some kids out there that in like 15 years gonna be like, oh man, you remember COVID? That was crazy. COVID went hard back then. this new mega play is nothing. Like, speaking of gatekeepers, imagine the gatekeeping of every time somebody gets sick, be like, I had polio, I had COVID back in the day. Dude, you remember Ebola? Yeah, that is the whole point of a disease, is like to continue existing. So it's like yeah, there's gonna like mutate, but it's gonna mutate to be less deadly because that's how diseases spread. Dude, I still don't know how to be youngling. I do know how you can get clout though, and that's by tweeting us. Twitter.com/Thunder. Is that what all the kids are wanting nowadays? No, the only one who wants Twitter is Elon. And he's got it now. Yeah. I don't know, like, I think it's like, he's smart enough to where, like, he does things just, like, because there's no such thing as bad publicity. Like, when he makes Cybertruck, that wasn't a good call.
Captain Falcon wins!
Yes. Didn't Youngly just die? Captain Falcon was like a vaccine. And Youngly was like viral disease.
Ready?
Maybe we shouldn't have started streaming again.
3, 2,
we can fix
1,
that.
Go!
Oh yeah, good call. If we wanted to get rid of viewers, let's play Rob Terry. Terry can't deal with projectiles. Are items projectiles? I'm normally like the world's like best player of two things. One of them being like picking up Rob Gyro, and the other one is getting hit from like the opposite side of a move. Unfortunately, yes. I went to like my second like real tournament this last weekend. And it's kind of good. Yeah. I almost I almost beat somebody. Thank you for noticing. Dude, imagine losing to this. Anyway.
Goodbye.
Okay, to be fair. Okay, to be fair, this is the third best player in the state, and then our buddy almost took out the best player in the state, which is like much more significant than just almost beating somebody. Much more relevant. Okay, yeah, much more relevant to that. Or the better part of that is I also texted him and I said, oh, by the way, so whenever I signed up for the tournament, I said that I was sponsored by the esport team, then there were two. So, we're officially an esports organization. If you're looking to get sponsored with very little to no benefits, tweet us. But we're looking to pick up players. But yeah, we almost won a lot of things. That was the best part. like a prize for best looking in high school, but that darn other guy took it from us. Better looking. Yeah. This is like the where are they now? And he turned out to be Richard Nixon. Okay, who else? Yeah, but okay, FDR, right? We got FDR as a polio kid. He's the face of polio. Like every polio cell looks just like him. Okay, you know what? I don't know if this is a great bit. Anyway, wait, hold on. You can't give me food for this. Whenever I get up, yo, I almost beat that one guy that I play with all the time. You know, like popping off over like people doing you. Good. Idiot.
Are you okay?
Get the teabag on there. Yeah, that's right. Perish, idiot. You got hit at 98 cross stage, big heavyweight that gets comboed easily. To your face. Next time I see you. Geographic location, it sounds like. I've got fish memory. I like. So back from the improv days, right? I would go through. I'd be talking, and like, in order to focus on continually saying things and not just like getting lost in the moment, I just like reallocated brain power away from like remembering things, and instead all towards being able to talk and do other things at the same time. So I just like I'd get to the end of like the show, and I'd be like, "Oh, what did I just say? I don't know." Let's find out whenever I watch the recording back later. You know. Yeah, but it's just like, as soon as somebody like tells me, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. That went hard, you know? Yeah. This is, somebody's gonna be like, like, we're gonna get fired one day, and it's gonna be like, you remember saying this thing? And we're like, no, not really. Like, it's clearly on your YouTube channel, and we're like, that doesn't really change it. I don't remember saying it, you know? Which is like just a really funny story. Okay, but like, who brought that up in conversation first? You're like, man, I did a lot with like Pokemon. I used to watch his videos, and he's like, wait, you didn't watch like my stuff, right? Or was it like, hey, employee, guess what? I used to make YouTube videos, and you were like, wow, I watched those. I guess he just showboating, and then you're like, oh yeah, I actually watch it. Totally straight let me shoot for here at this house. What happened? What happened? What? And this led to you finding out that you used to watch your boss. It's better than old 18-point indie, you know? Anyway. You know what? I think the story actually got better. I knew the rest of that, and I didn't know that you're just absolutely ass at bowling. I think I figured out what the thumbnail for this video is gonna be. Jerry, yeah, he's dead. What's he gonna do? Fire you? Melee. More like smell you later.
Your range is 1 fist short.
I'm glad we've given up counting in the stream title. I'm glad that you can count. That section of my brain was too busy trying to play Street Fighter. Our mutual friend Luke, but the old one, and I were looking for like fighting games, like that were free on Switch to play. Because there was one game that I've had on there that I was like, one of these days I'm going to find somebody to play with me. It was like sick, and it was really bad, but like the two of us were having a lot of fun just playing these horrible, horrible characters. You want to skip this match?
3, 2,
Anyway.
1, go!
Okay. Yeah, so we got to the end of that, and then we found out that the free part of the game involved that there. We found out that the free part was the fact that there was no local co-op that you could play unless you spent like $40 on the game. Drown, you little robot. I expected you, once you got a hit in, to be like, hey, well, at least it's not a 0 to death now. Yeah, I play on a real kids game controller now, so it makes IDJs harder. Silly Sora combo routes. Why is it that most of the time I get this character, it is on the stage? I can't believe that up smashed it. Anyway, yo. Freestyle? Who's here to death? My Sora's got a nutty. Crazy how I don't even play this character anymore. That's the worst part, is like, I just remember how this character works. Yeah, day 8. Yes. It is the first day 1.
Ready?
The first day of day 8. Oh. Is Christmas copyrighted?
3,
The real talk, what percentage of Christmas songs still have their copyright? Like, which is... Yeah, but, like, I think, like, creative licensing changed between then and now, and, like, win is not the same win as in the past. I don't think it matters what sword character I play, this is just that. Just like that. Maybe you're just not kind to you. Did I go to one tournament and I come back gassed. Oh. Work. You should explain again. I think most people are better than me at this rate. It is day one. Ah, maybe I'm on day 3000. I could beat these guys up in a fight. How much it sounds like I'm going to get into a physical altercation with your employer. He's gonna bring us. Hey, don't do that. That's what I learned from St. Patrick's Day. Yes, you should have learned
I
I must move forward.
things like, you know, technically under free use, the Irish drinking song is not because of significant commentary reasons. Is now time for that thing that we talked about doing. Yes, whenever we go through the entire cast of characters in in the form of a Smash Ultimate board game. Do you have a character select screen? Because we can just go from there. You
choose
are,
your
in fact, a
fighter.
D&D player, so I know you have dice within reach right now. I'll grab a D20, start at Mario. Alright, so, Smash Ultimate board game. We are attempting to go through the entire roster of characters. We're gonna do so by winning. When we win, we're gonna roll a dice. The result of that dice will tell us to move forward that many characters, skipping over the echoes, just for the sake of hopefully getting done with this event at some point in time. And our goal is to win on random. So, yeah, easy dubs. Yeah, you gotta check to see if this is good dice. It's a 5, maybe not. We'll see. Oh, we'll roll for the other person for integrity reasons. That way when my yeah. No, it does. Oh, well, we're playing Mario to start. You only go forward when you win.
Mario.
We're not just gonna roll dice back and forth and see who gets to random first.
Ready?
And I can also make sure that I am.
Ready?
Let's also use the same skin. That's a good plan. Yeah, I'm not changing. So when I like my first real main of Smash Ultimate was Mario.
One, go.
Well, for the viewers at home, and this changed. Okay, so I went to my first Smash Ultimate tournament, like, well, today because it was today's the day one, whatever. Either way, right? So yeah, if it wasn't the day one, then I went to my first Smash Ultimate tournament, and I played against a little Mac that played with a sideways Joy-Con. His reasoning being that the GameCube controller had too many buttons. And then he 2-0'd me, and I dropped Mario that week. That at first I was afraid, then I was petrified because I got beat by a little Mac who held buttons to the side. Well, it's copyrighted. Forward aerial. Beta rad. Wham! Yo, the Smash 4? Smorsh? I played that game. That's a lie. How could you not figure out which one? Yeah, that's me. Neutral. Neutral Gingrich. That's his full name. Newt Gingrich's. His full name is Neutral. We were talking about Neutral Get Up. And that's NG. Neutral Get Up as an acronym would be NG, which would be Newt Gingrich's initials. The letters! Mason, what do they mean? There was a really specific gimmick account recommended to me today on twitter.com/. That's a 19. No, you move forward. Nope, you're moving 19. Yeah.
Choose your fighter.
Yours doesn't have collapsed echoes, right? Rip. Pichu.
Dr. Mario.
Let's go. Oh, I didn't count Samus as a stack yet. Whoopsie doopsie. Now you're going dark, Mario. Dario. Jeremy, can you count when we're editing? Thank you. And we'll just give a bunch of numbers. You can cut in audio clips of us being correct. 1. Aha, I rolled a 1. You got pranked. Now it's a 2. Aw, man. Just in case we can't count, then we can just, like, correct the audio saying what our count actually was. Yeah. 4? We already said 5. We don't have to get it. 8, 9, 22. Or we should just count correctly. I run up and grab. He's given me the PhD in downward aerial. Yes. Well, okay, if there's like a big like attraction to nurses, what about doctors? Is there like the same? I mean, maybe not doc because that's sad. I think so. That's what I've learned from skins and free-to-play games. Is there such thing as a different kind of nurse? What's up? Alright. Random citizen, can you let us know whether you think nurses are sexy or not? Categorically, please. Just don't be wrong. Yeah. I know some nurses. And for their sake, they're sexy. Oh, come on. Is your sister bald? Oh, okay. Well, technically, in that case, her sex appeal just increased. For me. We'll talk about something else. Ah, true. What? Got him. True. I have... Okay, one thing I forgot to... Okay, I'm going for no with nurses as a category, but there are hot nurses. Okay. Chat, that's an opinion you're allowed to have. I don't know about it being, like, you know, objectively correct or anything, you know. Okay, what is the sexiest occupation? Ooh, then there were two esports players. Yeah, Jeremy. To be fair, there wasn't game audio whenever I audio checked earlier. We should invite your sister to the stream. Why not? What could possibly be going wrong, and or similar to the reasoning that I used to not not to advertise to my family? Like, there's some streamers that can pull it. Like, do you know Small Ant at all? Yeah. Okay. Then you would also know his mother because we're also friends. We're not friends anymore. Mr. 15 looking. Okay, I'm gonna need a serious comeback on this game, dude. Imagine me playing Mario. Country roads. Super Mario. I said, you crank that plumber. Fit- Can we stop? I don't want to know what this is. Actually, don't you have a 15 to count to? One, two, yeah. Is this another Mario? Didario, the symbol company. You're like me, but upside down, and with a weird bean addiction. Oh yeah, yeah, like Wario. Who thinks about that? What even goes on in a Super Mario like RPG? Oh, that would be spoiler, so don't. That way, that qualifies as a Super Mario RPG. I've played Bowser's Inside Story at the demo aisle in Walmart. You know, like, like they just had a DS and they had Bowser's Inside Story. You lived. He must not be plumber intolerant. Hey, at least they came out of him for the sake of not making Mario Juniors. Is is that where Morton came from? Bowser? Yeah. I know very little about most things, so you're gonna have to walk me through this one. Our boy? Yeah, I regret this. Jeremy, cut cut to me winning this game. Okay, maybe include that. No, it only works for the Frenchman. Wait, you're giving up? Spending too much time with the French, you are. Um, a grudge, I think. Why do you think that is? Like, I understand the grudge against bald people. True. What was imperialism of the 1860s all about, huh? Honestly, when did polio start? Who was the first polio? Hey, Jeremy, thank you for cutting back, as you can see the conversation went somewhere. I did it. Jump. Ooh, 10. That's like 11 whenever I add the 1 from Mario. This has been Sesame Street, counting with Mario. Jeremy's gonna have fun making a graphic for this, that's all I know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Interesting, 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 interesting. Yes. I always want to commit to a drawing stream. Like, since before we started talking about, like, streaming together, I wanted to make a drawing stream. Do we? It's day one. Remember Jay-Z? Those were the days. It's not random if there's a connection. Because we talked about Day Zero in a YouTube video slash stream from like a long time ago when it was the Super Bowl. And so we talked about Day Zero and then said Day Z. And then I said, what if that was like Jay Z? And then you were like, what then? And then I talked about my parents liking rap. If you don't recall that, watch our YouTube. Why is it not? Was it? Oh, I know it wasn't like the Day Zero stream. It was we talked about Day Z on an early stream. It's definitely a YouTube video. That, and I have feet. Foot fetish, yes. I don't want to know what a wiki feed is, but please tell me. Jeremy, cut to the next match. 9. 9.
Choose your fighter. Lucario.
Just for you, I expected nothing less. Um, Luario, the brother of Mario. No, Luario. It's like Luigi.
3, 2,
Wow.
1.
Mario's a furry. Wait, that would make Luigi a furry. like categorically. Yeah, except they are, I think, as a rule. In Poland, you can't count in German and then say shoutouts to Poland. Yeah, and and Ukraine signed away all of their weapons to to Russia on behalf of protection. You know, there it is. You know, I don't think that you're wrong. I think this is an example of people, you know, learning and improving and changing throughout the years. You know, yeah, it's illegal to do a lot of things that people still do. That's why there still has to be laws against them. Which is kind of, you know, yeah, that's like anti freedom of speech is kind of Nazi-ish. You know, maybe they went too far. Anyway, polio. I think that's what Freud said about your mother. Well, now we include that.
Captain Falcon wins.
Got a number. Wait, no, yeah. How is an eight upside down? Now I'm Pichu. Let's go. Yeah, we don't date our streams. We don't date anybody. We're lonely. Jeremy, can you put the link up with like hearts around it? The YouTube video.
One,
Thank you.
go.
What when I was hanging out with our buddy Luke in Rala, he was watching things on like his Hulu or something, and so I just started making fun of his targeted advertisements. It's like you got like flooring ads and like a couple other things, or it was like, you know, like health stuff. You know, like what kind of weird food intolerance do you have? Find out. You know, and like buying flooring and like skin lotion. I'm like, Luke, I'm pretty sure your Hulu thinks that you're like a 42-year-old woman. Just in combination with the other two, it makes a lot of sense. And um, yeah. All right, I'm a carpeting kind of guy. You like carpet? It can be harder to clean, but I can like enjoy being around it more. So this is my favorite Pichu skin. Yeah, because I like the idea that Pichu, who cannot control his electrical outputs, gets into water with other Pokemon. Yeah, this is Pikachu's. You know, the last thing Pikachu wears before he goes to prison for accidental manslaughter. Or 41 and a woman. Yeah. Hey, if you're a big fan of flooring, can you do us a favor and tweet us? Oh yeah, follow us on if you like flooring, subscribe to us on YouTube. It's just a sign that we need better bits. Is this so fine? In that case, when we get emotes in our Twitter, can our first emote be Richard Nixon, but drawn in R-ite style? But then it would just be like it's prefix like you just like call it in chat and by like TTWT Nixon, and then they're like, oh, it's Richard. We just like no, it's not. It's Dick Nixon. Where did okay? How did we get? I think I've asked this before on stream, but how did we get from Dick to Richard or backwards? Came you too. I just watched the stream back. No, you didn't. Damn. How about a number? Speaking of food intolerance, I've recently found out that there's a good chance I'm carbohydrate intolerant. Um, my follow-up question for you is, do you know what foods contain carbs? All of them. True, I can. I regularly do. Um, but hey, shout outs to me getting ads. General life. Yeah, you require carbs to live. So by not being able to eat carbs, then I just have to anyway, you know? Which is how most people treat their lactose intolerance. They're like, "Yeah, no, but I have to eat cheese." Like, "No, nobody is forcing you." Is that because you live in a state that has a lot of Culvers? Is that's probably why you took a job in Wisconsin? Or do you even like, Culver's that much? Nice. Dude, I love Culver's. I've been to my goal is to go to every one by the end of 2023. Yeah, it's the home of Culver's. How big is it? Like, yeah, I've been to a rest stop. I've slept in some rest stops. Yeah, that made it sound like I'm homeless. No, I just don't like driving while tired. So like, I will stop and then like pull off. Um, there's no law that says you can't drive while tired. It's just you shouldn't. Yeah, dude. Maybe Ike should have gone to driving school so he could drive. You know how hard it is to get around in a modern age if you don't have a vehicle? Which means he's almost that means he's old enough to vote. Mike doesn't remember 9/11. No, I don't. You haven't said anything. I do. I do remember 9/11. Yeah, I am. I'm at, like, the end of the age of people that do remember 9/11. Um, and I don't, like, remember a lot of it, but I do remember its existence, which is strange because I remember very little about most things. Oh. Is that because you're playing another Mario? You were at 9/11. I've now met a guy who was a 9/11 baby. No, he was not born. He was not born on 9/11. There was another significant date, the other part of making a baby. And I don't want to know how he found out this information. 17.
Choose your fighter.
Nope, they just happened. They were able to date which day of the action resulted in him, and that date happened to also be during 9/11. Not like the anniversary. The day. Don't, no, don't do it. Just shut up. Ah! Can you stop? Just save that. Just save that audio clip so you can just actually ignore him.
One,
Ugh.
go!
I've never done a money match. Our godlike neutral of just running past each other and narrating. You literally sent me a message the other day saying, "Oh, I just almost." Hashtag I remember. Bro, I'm never giving you good news again. Yes, it was. I was popping off on somebody who's way better than me. I You asked for no clarification either as to why that would be newsworthy sources. You just said, "Oh, I did something similar, trying to take my thunder, and also we're not sponsoring Shane." Yeah, for the record, whenever I got sponsored for this tournament by then there were two, the esports team, we didn't sponsor the guy that came with us. Uh, or came with me. I don't know. I referred to me as a multiple third person. Don't. You know, there's a disturbingly low amount of people that actually tweet us, and I'm judging everybody that. Yeah, I'm am judging everybody that doesn't. If you don't tweet us, I think you're worse off for it. I'm worried you might get polio because of your lack of tweets. What happens? What happens if you're like polio intolerant? Well, no, I think most people got vaccinated against it, so they can get polio. They can have a little bit of polio, like, we'll be bad, but we won't go overboard. I think I'm Ken intolerant.
I submit to no one.
That's getting subtitled. Jeremy, subtitle him saying that. Ugh. Alright. What's my number? Don't dox me, though. Nice, let's go. Oh, God. Yeah, this was the character that I almost beat. No. I have no knowledge.
I'm ready.
We were just on this stage.
Go.
We do not have RNG components in our games. He's gonna be happy whenever I'm done with him. I'll give you some time. Got him. Is it from the polio? Man, everybody that plays Pac-Man thinks that they're T. Maybe you should. How about a little more? That's new. I mean, it is our first day. Oh. And other bits that we're definitely not bringing back. I agree, but it's lived its course of its life, like Richard Nixon. Just had a student deny my school. Why? Why would they go? Well, okay, why would they go to that place? Depending on, I just willingly went there. Ugh, and did not have enough time to do everything that I needed to do. So okay, so I went back to college, right? Not like in the I'm attending classes way, but in the I'm gonna go see some people and watch a play that they were putting on. They just put on Legally Blonde the musical. Now, my sister, I've talked about beforehand, that used to watch like The Devil Wears Prada all the time when she did homework. There was one other movie that she would do all the time, and that was Legally Blonde. And like, I've locked both of those movies away like really deep in my subconscious. But there's a very particular scene in Legally Blonde, and that's also in the musical, where the main character Elle, like, she drops something on the stage, and I in the middle of the audience, just me and a couple other friends who hadn't really seen it before, um, and all of a sudden I was very aware of what was going on. I just looked at the stage and I went, "Oh my god, the bend and snap," like like a normal person would do. And I just have the two other people. It's Riel and Paul that were just sitting next to me. Both of them look at me and they just like gave me like quizzical eyebrows. And I'm looking straight ahead, like, I don't know what the bend and snap is. Well, who would say something weird like that? That'd be crazy. We should just watch the show. But that unlocked a core memory that I hadn't thought of in like a very, very, very long time. Um, and yeah, that was that was something. That was like my dad with milk. Are you kidding me that I don't want to play this character anymore. 6, finally. uh, yeah, everybody with deep resonating trauma has heard about the bend and snap at some point in time. Just usually not this one. Okay. How about for the next stream, instead of doing a drawing stream, we watch Aquamarine?
Choose your fighter.
Yes.
Simon.
Oh no. Damn it.
Simon.
This is so sad. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Shoutouts to Richard. Grave.
Three, two, one, go!
Which one was he? Which war crimes, though? It's important. True. That's one of my favorite like gimmick accounts from like old Twitter. Is like video games that violate the Geneva Conventions, and it's just it's it's about what you think it is. No, Call of Duty fights in warfare. You know, okay, the use of extensive chemical weapons might be a little bit more out there. I, he's probably committed war crimes. True. Wait, that means he may have known a sexy nurse. Do you know a lot of doctors that have undergone this as a growth arc? Dude, I've wizards require too much work. Just like picking out a spell book. And I don't think this is a good conversational topic to keep an interesting match, but we are playing like Pac-Man and Simon, so I don't think it matters. Uh, how's the B button going? Which is my favorite description to like anything. Just the word swimmingly. Dory. Not anybody from One Piece. That's a reference to One Piece. I don't know. I don't watch it. Apparently, like if you eat food, but like a specific kind of food, you can't swim. As like a significant piece of lore, which is bad because they're pirates and they're on the water. I think that's one of the fruits. It's like the whole like don't drink of the don't eat of the tree, but like for 1,000 episodes. Dude, I could watch One Piece, like one episode of One Piece every day for the next like 3 years and not get caught up on the show. Die. Thank God. Yes, Rachel McAdams is in Mean Girls is the love interest in Doctor Strange 1. See? That is one more point for Sexy Nurse. Hashtag all nurses. Except for the... No, they're just sexy for somebody else. We don't have to think about that. You got a number for me so we can... I'll um, that one. Not that one. Actually, that got so much worse. But I've already selected Belle Delphine Robin. Darn. This guy's not even from a good game. Yo, Rex.
Three, two, one, go!
Yeah, this from the sexy nurse guy. You agreed with me. And you have a sister that's a nurse. A little weird. True. I'm sure they exist. Okay, so like when you played Smash as a young lad, were there any characters that were like banned in your friend group? Just like this character's too good, we can't play them. Yeah, I still don't. How many 3-year-olds have you seen play Smash? I know some 3-year-olds. Now it's Shulk time. God, I hate this game. This game being Xenoblades. Dude, I do not think Shulk's actually a big brain character. Sorry to all the Shulk mains. Yeah, that's why. That's one. I think so. But like how much brain do you need for this move? Or like that move? Yeah, but you can do it in like 5 different ways. That's crazy. Oh well, apparently I'm doing this one. Yo, sickest name drop in the history of video games. Okay, real talk. Like, okay, Despicable Me has like one of the sickest name drops in all of cinema, and I can't stop thinking about it. What was that first word that you said? Oh, okay, because it was in the soundtrack. I think my point. That could have been him the whole time. Like, he could just have a cold for the rest of the movies. Oh, goodbye. Girls. I think Pharrell Williams, the happy guy, did all of the music, I'm pretty sure. Happy? I agree. I think you forgot how to DI. I think I forgot to just go low and snap to ledge. But watch this hype combo for this character I play. 0 to death. Wait, not you. No, 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 not you. Sick reads. My moves syncing together. I couldn't kill you in a lame way. Let's go! That's what he said in the movie Shulk 2, The Return of Shulk. Do you think Richard Nixon could have used the Monado? Is that a yes or a no? Or upside down? Hold on, did I just count correctly? Is that a spoiler? Is that a spoiler? Yo, is that a Xenoblade reference? I'm actually ahead of you. This is the hype has come back in all of history. Yes. Dead? Me too. Nope. Literally just looked at the character screen. I don't think he was. No, Inkling was the first character revealed. I couldn't heal you over you being incorrect. Why does that move 2 frame? Why does it also kill at 40? Next, they're going to tell me that Snake F smash 2 frames. Wait, sorry, down taunt. There we go. One might say I'm too tall. That was like the LMFAO song. Too tall for what? It hasn't changed for the past 3 games. I really wish that you would have gotten hit there. That would have been much funnier for content. Raffle Mal. By the Black Eyed Peas. How did that not hit me? Because they fill the same void of pop music, except one of them was better. Okay. No, big fan of I Got a Feeling, specifically. Dude, that song kind of goes unnecessarily hard. Just like you're going 17 spaces forward and I'm going to the blast zone. Yep. Probably. I'd recommend counting. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stop it, you're scaring Poland. Lame ow. I'm glad that you didn't comment on the fact that Ridley was definitely in front of the other two. You were just being the bigger man and playing Sora. I hate his face. But I like his games. You're so good at this game. Have you tried nairing? Followed by another nair? That's it. Got him. Wow, a Sora match that we might not actually include. Don't let it be you. Oh, right. That doesn't go at diagonals. That's what they called me in high school. Yeah, they bullied me for my altitude. The story of a generation. What? When did I say that? Hold on. Oh, true. Yeah, that's because you play the little yellow electric rat. They're a little different. Ridley is my favorite rat. Ow. Who would have thought? Dude, why are all of Ridley's smash decks kind of good? I don't get armor on that, which is a little annoying. You know what else is a kill move? You're really dumb if you get hit by that move. Damn it. Damn. Somebody wanted to look stupid a second time. Let's go. Oh, come on, man. I hate this character. This is my Joker moment. You can't take that from me. The mask is coming off. I will say from experience, this matchup is not fun for one of us. It's you. What do you mean Sora doesn't secretly beat this top tier? Okay, actually he does beat this top tier. Oh, that ran out. Are we? Oh! Yeah, no, he has a sword down tilt. Yeah, because if they gave him a sword down tilt, then that would be busted. It's huge, and it starts combos. That didn't... Okay, let's go. Right, I forget that that randomly crosses up sometimes. Let's go. Dude, why would Leo drop this character? Never mind, I get it. Yeah. Jeremy, edited Who Talked Less. hinted to me. Oh no, it's definitely. I've definitely talked a lot less. Let's go. Roll me that dice, baby. Roll me that dice. Oh, I spiked you. I'm sick.
Be gone.
No. Like, how did you just do? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, not quite. Yep. Kazuya Mishima. Oh, what? You think you got something on my Kazuya Mishima? Don't- yeah. I think if our swords went head to head, it would be an interesting battle.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, hey, at least we got an interesting stage like this. Yep, that is this matchup. Uh, I'm glad you turned around. Shoutouts to the fact that my character automatically turns around. Yep, right now. What's your combo, by the way? I'm trying. Oh, you meant the other way. True. Oh, I see you. I just didn't want to tell you that I could just, jump out of it at any point in time. Wanted you to have your fun. Oh, hey, I'm dead. Now look, it's close. I mean, not saying that would have killed you. Do love to see it. Oh, man, you want to roll the dice?
Kazuya Mishima wins.
Reroll, reroll, reroll. Come on, baby. 4 or more. 5 or more, sorry. Nice. Random time. Exactly. See, it's not about retention to the end. It's about watch time. At this point in time, everybody's given up on the video anyway, which is a shame because all of our best bits are at the end, which is not a good marketing strategy for us as content creators. True. Like Incineroar. He's hilarious. Let's go. Nope. The way I said that definitely makes it sound like I did. But, you know for a fact that this isn't our rule set. Alien sword kills off the top. Then don't get hit by it. Yeah, Incineroar kills off the sides, so therefore it's fine. The tournament I was at, the TO that I talked to a lot, played Incineroar, and I have a winning record on his Incineroar with my Incineroar. I don't think he's an Incineroar main. But hey, he was. This is his Joker moment. Like, no, I'm not into that. Oh, come on. It's the last match. Get hyped. Oh, see? That was cool, the way that you back threw me. You have one of these down smashes too, except yours is better. What about my toes? I guess that was more heel than toe. Wikipedia or whatever it was. Wikipedia. Hey, at 10K subscribers. What would be like the required number of subs for us to get a wiki feat? Okay, so how many subscribers do we need to have a foot stream where we get foot cams? Does it? We can test that. See? Look, killing off the top. All ceilings. I'm ceilings. See? It's working. You're following up. Got him. Did not get him. See? See? There's still a chance. Okay. Hold on. I would. I don't. I don't want to lose. Ah! No. Hold on. No getting hype. being hype sounds like fun. I hate fun. See? Yo, let's go! Let's freaking go! Yeah, dude. Hey, Indy, don't worry. You almost won that match and beat that guy. Uh, just like feet. True, true. This this is why nobody watches. Yeah. I have something against water sources because we can't draw well. Like how well were you going to get water? And you, shut up. This is my Joker moment. Daily uploads, but only on the days we upload. Monday, Thursday. Germany's dead. Jeremy's dead. We're all dead.